I'm Rekha and I'm the Chief Trainer of KalpaTharu Consulting. In this video, we are going to discuss on the 10th Project Management Principle. So there are 12 project management principles laid down by PMI, Project Management Institute, in their PMBOK version 7. So in this video, we are going to discuss on the 10th project management principle, which is optimize risk responses. So what is risk? Risk is the uncertain event which can impact your project. When I say uncertain event, a futuristic uncertain event which can impact your project, which may happen or may not happen, right? So the impact to the project can be in any part of the project. It can be on the scope, schedule, cost, or any part of the project can be impacted by these risks. So, generally, there is a confusion between risk and issue. Risk is an uncertain event, a futuristic event which can bring in an impact in the project. Then, what is issue? Issue is something which has happened, it is current, and because of that, again, there is an impact. The impact due to risk, can it be only a negative impact to the project? No, this uncertain event may bring a positive impact or a negative impact. If it brings a positive impact, we call that as opportunity. And if it is going to bring in a negative impact, we call that as threat. When we are talking about risk management, the intention or the objective of risk management is to increase the opportunity, increase the positive impact, and reduce the negative impact, reduce the threat. The risk management is based on the risk attitude of the stakeholders, which can be of two ways. Either the stakeholders can be risk appetite or risk averse. Risk appetite means willingness to take risk. Risk averse means unwilling to take risk. So, whether the stakeholders, be it your client and even your organization, how far they are willing to take a risk or not willing to take risk is what is going to influence you in managing your risk, coming out with a risk management plan and also various other plans in the project. Overall project is being, I would say, is being influenced by the risk attitude of the stakeholders, right? And risk threshold. Let's say the stakeholders or your clients or your organization is willing to take risk. But what is the extent to which they are willing to take risk? Let's take you are going to construct a residential house or a building, and your client is telling, I want to have a world class look to the building. And even if you have to import the tiles or the flooring, the artwork for the building or the house, it is okay. Even if you have to import, you have to take risk for additional expenses. I'm okay with that. But again, how much additional expense you can incur? So that limit is what is risk threshold, right? So all these things are going to influence how you are going to manage your risk or come out with your risk management plan. So when we are talking about risk, there are two types of risk: overall project risk and individual project risk. So the project itself being a riskier project, maybe a critical project, we can say the overall project risk is high or low. On the other hand, irrespective of the overall project risk being high or low, every project has its own risk. Let me give two types of examples or two examples. Let's say your organization is coming out with a software for a surgical equipment, and there is another project, software for a gaming tool. Which is a high risk project? I hope definitely you will go with the project which is developing software for a surgical equipment. So this project is a high risk project, and the other project, software for a gaming tool, is a low risk project. Irrespective of whether it's a high risk project or a low risk project, in these two examples, server downtime can happen both in the software for the surgical equipment or the software for the gaming tool, right? Key resources may resign. There can be a technological update or an advancement. So every project will have its own individual risk. Got it? So, to again emphasize on risk management, you have to come out with a robust system to manage the risk. And couple of things, identifying risk is a continuous process because new risk can come and impact the project anytime during the project. So you need to keep identifying or looking out for new risk throughout the project, and also keep analyzing various factors in the project so that you are prepared for the risk management throughout the project. So what is the 10th project management principle? It is optimize risk response. If you would have understood at a high level what is risk and the basic things around the risk, do like our video and subscribe to our channel for more learnings. Thank you.